Hello, Nigerians. Welcome to this segment of the issues. Today, I'm going to be talking about the general elections that is going to be taking place in Nigeria on February the 14th, 2015. Well, for me, I just wonder about these two candidates. Talking about Buhari and Jonathan. I will start with Buhari first of all. Buhari was a dictator back in 83 to 85 when he was a military ruler. Nigerians, let's ask ourselves honestly, what is this guy going to give to Nigeria? What has he offered back then? What did he offer? He offered nothing. Rather, he took from us. He took our worth. And as a matter of fact, he's coming back for part two. What has he got to offer? Do we even know if this guy has a work certificate or a university? Is he even a university graduate? I mean, what I'm trying to say here is that what has he got to offer? What qualification does he have to rule the country? I'm not saying Jonathan is a good president, okay? But I'm just trying to justify these issues. Some of us are excited and saying, oh, Buhari is going to come back and he's going to use his experience. Yes, let's stop being ignorant and let's wake up. We keep giving ourselves false hopes, man. And that's why we are still in the same predicament that we're in right now. That's why we are not progressing. That's why we keep suffering in silence because of what? False hope. We got to wake up to reality. These guys are not going to do anything. It's always empty promises. For example, I'm going to remind you, during the Babangida regime, he promised everything to come forth in 2000. For example, education for all by the year 2000. If you remember, there's this commercial that goes like this. Join us, come with us, we are on our way. Education for all by the year 2000. Really? 2000? It is 2000 plus a decade and a half. We are in 2015. Today I see a lot of unemployed youths going around the street, university graduates, no job. Meanwhile, there are guys up there who never went to secondary school or high school, however you may call it. Now they talk about university, and they're making millions, embezzling the natural resources of the citizens. Now, in advanced world, and everywhere in the world, regardless of what kind of world we're in a real sense, the wealth of the nation is the wealth of everybody, plus the citizens of the country. And these things, the wealth from these resources or the revenues are supposed to be shared evenly amongst the citizens so that nobody is left behind. If this were done, there would be reduction in poverty, in unemployment. Now, but these guys don't care. Buhari is coming back. Some of us are all over there jubilating and jumping up and down. Come on, ask yourself, is this going to benefit you, your family, your children? Guys, we got to wake up. Jonathan, I'm not saying is a good president. On the other hand, this guy was he was poor before he became a president. He lived in poverty. He knows how it is, but he doesn't care either. Why will we continue to give ourselves false hope and believe these guys on the false promises and empty promises that they give us just to make us feel better? No, we don't believe these guys we're not gonna keep believing these guys to make us feel better. We gotta wake up to reality. One thing I want to make mention here and make a point is that Nigeria belongs, the future, I'm going to restate that, the future of Nigeria belongs to us, the youth. The youth has to stand up and say, enough is enough. We have to realize that the future generation of Nigeria is in the hands of the youth, not in the hands of these guys. What, 72 years old, coming back? Come on now, you got kids, grandkids, and great-grandkids. Why don't you just sit and relax? Why do you have to be so greedy and selfish? And Jonathan is as dumb as the dumbest in the world. I don't really know what to use to qualify this guy. For me, both candidates do not have the qualification. They're not smart enough, or neither do they have the qualification to rule that country. If I was to vote, On Saturday, February 14th, guess what? Guess who I'll vote for? Nobody. I wouldn't vote for nobody. I wouldn't sell myself off like that for someone else to step on me and make money off of my own rights that I've given up to vote for you. A word is enough for the wise. I hope that we all wake up one day and realize that if we don't stand for our rights, nothing is ever going to change. God is not going to come down from heaven and change things. We got to stand for our rights. The word is enough for the wise. Have a blessed day.